And they shoot in chronology.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of helpful.
Which we don't get to do on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I just don't want to tip my hat to anything that I know, really. I don't know.
Definitely. I keep hearing rumours about stuff as well.
And then it lets the audience work out what your journey's been. You don't have to plot it. You just play that moment and play it and then go, well, you must have changed. You know, okay, you tell me.
Exactly.
That's not your job, I suppose.
Exactly. We're adapting books. You don't get that with films. You've read the script. That's it. That's all you have.
Right.
Whereas we have just an insane amount of knowledge at our fingertips.
It is useful. Even though I knew, obviously, I'm only going to be in the first series, Brian Cogman, who is the kind of Gandalf of the crew, he was really useful in saying, I said, which bits of later books might have parts that tell me a little bit more about my history? And he goes, well, there's a great chapter in book 3 from Jamie's point of view character where he reminisces about when he was in the Kingsguard for your father. You get to see what life was like in Kingsland, and just little bits and bobs. So little chapters are actually, if you've got someone who knows it, like an encyclopedia like he does.
Yeah.
That other people reveal stuff about you that you can steal.
Definitely.
In which case, I must have gone there.
Yeah, and you can piece things together for
And
yourself.
parts from Pentos or other free cities, and we must have gone to those free cities when we were in exile.
Exactly.
And then you can, that was really useful. There's just so much to explore.
Yeah.
And maps that people draw online, and you can use a map.
Yeah, amazing.
But I found this great Bravos map, because we were in Bravos.
Yeah.
Just to know what it looks like, it's really nice.
Yeah.
I thought Jerome Flynn did great in this fight.
Yeah.
You can see there's a little nick on his forehead, which unfortunately is real.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Really?
Yeah, Brendan, who plays Sir Vardis, was doubled a number of times because he had a helmet on, and it was tricky to see. But Jerome had to do all of his own fighting. You can get a little dinged up.
He is fantastic in this, by the way.
I think he's
seriously
so
fantastic.
spot on.
Yeah.
He's, absolutely
It's a really
brilliant.
tricky story to tell in the book and in the script. There's someone who's really clunking, someone dancing around, to actually make that look realistic and conceivable.
Yeah, without the narration of a book helping you out.
Yeah, but I think the choreography of it, you can see exactly why he wins.
It's a rope-a-dope, they call it. He's tiring him out. He's just
exactly.
He's kind of taking
George
the path
Foreman.
of non-resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart cookie.
Buster Reeves and the stunt team is just extraordinary.
Buster's wicked.
Yeah, man.
I think Gaspar was one of the stuntmen who was in the armor for a lot of this fight.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're just extraordinary to watch.
Yeah.
As long as you're at a
Gaspar was
safe
in
distance.
This is the other thing I love about this show is someone else wouldn't show that.
You got to have the blood. HBO's got to have the blood shot afterwards.
No, this
Please,
is
I've done
Gaspar
a
dropping.
Narnia movie where like thousands of people die and there's no blood.
Not the bloodshot, but the fact that he does go through with it. He kills him.
Yeah.
That moment of tension where you're like,
Yeah, if you're to be a hero, you have to show mercy. No, not this.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
If you want to survive.
And he goes, yeah, you didn't fight with honor.
Don't fight with honor.
No. He did.
Great.
Nails it. Absolutely nails it. He's spot on with his character, I think.
That's the whole idea of surviving.
And it's also great.
It's hard
that
to be
you think-
heroic when you need to survive.
Exactly.
Yeah, what
but
use
there's
the
no
principles?
apology there.
Can I make the little man fly now?
This little man.
And there's a man down at King's Landing trying to live at principles, and he doesn't end up very well.
And I love that you do actually pay your debts, by the way,
Right.
Peter.
Best beard in the show.
Best.
Rondonaki. Yeah. And it's also nice afterwards that it isn't cheesy and you guys are best of mates. In next episode, when you guys are walking through the woods, he's like, by the way, I don't like you, I don't need you, I'm just trying to get out of here.
I love that scene.
It's just
I love
practical.
that scene. So good.
Lannister always pays his debts.
And you see why these are the men who get anywhere in the Seven Kingdoms, because they're just surviving.
Yeah, he's a gun for hire.
What's going to happen to Maud now he's got loads of cash? Where's he going to go?
I don't know.
He could do all kinds of stuff.
Maybe he's going to have a sex change.
Possibly.
Possibly. Just
Do
a
some
thought.
plastic surgery on his scar, maybe.
Yeah, definitely get some plastic surgery.
I talked to Dan and Dave about it, but I was like, I'm walking out of there. Where am I going? And I have nothing now.
You got 1,000 miles.
I've got a
to
guy
walk.
with a sword.
I do
There's
think
no
that you just
real
get
like
away
train you
all your
could get,
gold.
but I have nothing.
You didn't even get a glass of water
No.
for the journey.
What do I do?
You walk out and there's not even like a, shall I
can't
go
even
left,
take a
shall I go
horse. You've
right?
got to climb down a
I'll
mountain.
just keep going.
Maybe a blanket? I don't know.
obviously it's impossible to
in.
shoot
Can I
with
just
those
have
scenes
a
in the
gold
book where you've got
coin
Excuse me.
first?
when you've got to climb up to the area with those on a
With the
donkey
baskets.
and with the
Yeah.
baskets.
I loved that. I
just
was
to see
truly
how
gutted.
high it really is
Yeah.
up there.
I was so
You
gutted
gotta
that
get down
wasn't
there.
in. That
I
wasn't
mean, yeah,
in.
it's almost.
That's when my imagination went mental
Yeah.
on the books. I was
Yeah.
just like, getting carried away.
I love Sansa Stark sassing her septa.
She's a scepter.
Sassy my
sass.
scepter.
And how her hair has got more and more like all the King's Landing ladies. It
boy.
gets more and more ornate and ridiculous.
I know, it's insane.
Jack, the
Jack
coolest.
Gleason.
He's so good.
He smokes a pipe, people.
Shut up.
I
He does
mean,
not
he's the
smoke a
coolest
pipe.
kid. I mean, he's not even a kid, a guy.
He is a guy. He
Talk
looks
about
like a kid.
great
though.
acting, or somebody
Yeah.
just so different from the part he plays.
And I'll never forget his name. Jackie Gleason.
Oh,
Jack
Jack
Gleason.
Gleason,
I know.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
I love this together, the two of them. They're such teenagers.
Yep.
Strangely, this with the sunset, this always reminds me of Star Wars. Yeah, they were Amidala.
I thought you were about to say Dawson's Creek.
We
right
hope
there.
to make this look
Kinda
like
remi-
Princess Bride. Like I wanted to make it really
Yeah.
romantic because I
Yeah.
thought even though Joffrey's such a weak person and such a creep, he really wants to have a girlfriend.
One day we'll be married in the throne room.
Yeah, you can see the scene being written down in Sansa's diary at night, being
Yeah.
like, "Dear diary, he gave me a necklace today." I love him.
Kind of reminds me of when I met Harry.
I can imagine.
I gave him a necklace.
You gave him a necklace.
That was a
did you?
good time. Still have it. Wearing it now.
Oh dear.
Do you understand me?
Still
I love
have it.
also
Good
the little
job.
shots to Susan looking on, going, "This kid's a little creep. Stay the hell away from him."
Yeah.
And she can't say anything.
And this kiss, oh sweeties.
I was wondering if this was Sophie's first screen kiss.
Yeah.
People go
at
for
14.
many, many years without a screen kiss.
Look, she's so happy. My first screen kiss was a rape.
Nice.
Why, a 6'5" man.
By a 6'5" Hawaiian.
Oh, Esme.
Esme
This
Bianco.
scene is mental.
Roz is getting out of town.
I covered my dad's eyes when this came on.
Did you?
I knew it was coming. I was like, Dad, turn away, Dad, turn away.
Esme is game.
She's really gay.
She manages to kind of get around the whole cast pretty much in terms of.
She's seriously good though.
Yes, she'll be very popular until some fat lord comes to visit.
I was talking about this repetition of her part. I think I was talking to my wife about it. How, like, isn't it strange that there's only one prostitute? Well, my wife said, well, it'd be true if you were in a small town. There would be just sort of
Yeah.
one or two
Yeah,
of them.
she's
and
obviously the top
It's
one.
not like you're in New
Yeah.
York City or something where there's like a lot more.
Yeah, real range to suit every taste.
I thought about that, and it does work.
But also, I'm sure in Winterfell there's loads of toothless old ones, and she's,
Yeah, and
you know,
she's
she's a
hot.
beautiful young
Yeah.
flaming redhead one.
No,
who's got the chat as well, and
The
guys always
toothless
like.
old ones.
Although some people prefer
Harry's
that.
had a
Some
few.
people prefer the toothless ones.
Some people.
May I just add she's holding on for dear life to
Yeah.
that turnip cart.
Can I just say that was a really good catch as well
Yeah, not bad.
by her?
Well, that was a bit of a help with CGI.
Ah, okay.
Was it? Oh no, you're thinking about the catch.
I do. Oh my god! Doing the guys club, why don't I? Jesus.
I was like, it looks so realistic. Why would you do that?
I'm sending you both back to Winterfell.
My CGI bill for season 2 will be huge.
Mine too.
Clarke, is that why you're sending us home?
What? No.
Please, Father, please don't.
You can't.
I love
I've got
this
my-
argument. I love it when
know
she.
exactly-
I know
yeah,
exactly,
yeah, yeah.
exactly what you're gonna say.
Punishment. I want you back in Winterfell for your own safety.
Can we take Syria back with us?
Who cares about your stupid dancing teacher? I can't go.
I love
I'm
that
supposed to marry Prince
the girls are
Joffrey. I
able to
love
do
him.
this
And I meant to
really
be fully
contemporary
empowered by
domestic
his
scene, but it
Yeah.
feels completely
Yeah.
truthful
Seven
and correct. You know, it doesn't feel like anachronistic at all. I thought they were so honest and great.
Gentle and strong.
I don't want someone brave and
I think
gentle
sisters
and
began
strong.
arguing like this in about 1200 in England.
The golden lion, and I'll give him sons with beautiful blonde hair.
The lion's not his
Dun
sigil,
dun dun.
idiot.
I love this
He's a
moment.
stag like his father.
No, we had it. You missed it. You were chatting.
No, no. You were talking about Maisie's line, and I was talking
Oh, which one are you
about
talking about?
Sophie's line. I don't want someone. Da, da, da,
Oh,
da. I
oh,
want
right.
him.
Oh, I
And
was
then
talking
Maisie's
about the
like,
bit when she goes, "Seven hells."
You idiot. 7 hells. They're
I like all
so
the little
sweet
reference to the
together.
gods when she goes, gods be good, and 7 hells, and gods but they grow fast. Just, just slip it in, because that's how you would swear, or...
Do you remember we kept doing it on set?
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. You're allowed to be a geek, it's fine.
Be cool, man, be cool. They didn't write in every page in this book.
No.
They can't.
Well,
a lot of them.
You'd be surprised. A lot of them.
It's a big job.
I have a book at some point, and I was looking through it. And
the one you're reading by the fire?
Yeah, exactly. The detail was extraordinary.
Insane.
Axel Baratheon, black of hair.
Do you remember in the read-through, Sean was reading this, and like after a while he just stopped and was like, oh, sod it. Like, he couldn't pronounce any of these names.
Yeah, it was so funny. He was like, do I have to finish?
Yeah.
Like, no, you're all right, Sean. Just skip it out.
Robert Baratheon, black of hair.
Because as soon as he knows this, and that changes, it makes you think like, Christ, what's he going to do with this? This changes everything.
Yeah. It is huge.
And they don't even spell it out and do some really horrible exposition. You just trust that the audience have followed all the clues to the point where they can handle this.
Yeah.
And they know what that look means right there.
I genuinely think in the book, when I read that, I read it on the book on the plane, and I actually closed the book and was like, no way!
Yeah, it's amazing how you don't see it coming. You think that's shit. So, yeah.
Oh,
I love this little shot.
you
You
guys
laughing. That looks so fun.
Yeah, Roxanne was cracking me up. I can't remember what she said. She said it's a brilliant joke.
Oh, this is
Here we go.
the scene.
Here
Here we go.
This is
Here
it.
comes trouble.
I looked a little bit on the weekend before at some drunken YouTube clips, just to look at some drunken walking, and I think I got a bit carried away.
Do you remember No, it was perfect. Do you remember
There
we
are some
sat in Made in
fantastic
Belfast?
videos on YouTube of people who just cannot stand it.
Yeah. Oh, get in there, Dar.
Carl Rain, that means the cart king in Dothraki. Because he's meant to be on a cart, he loses his horse.
The Swordfoot King.
No, the Swordfoot.
I don't know why I
Swordfoot King,
remember
yeah.
that. Yeah, because you were forced to walk.
Yeah, exactly.
You walk.
The dances were amazing.
The dancers,
by the way.
yeah.
They were so
I
awesome.
bumped into Coral the other day, weirdly,
Did you?
in Greenwich. Yeah.
They're so cool.
You are no king.
Makes you think, how much English does he speak, Drogo?
Yeah.
He's clever, he doesn't let it on, but
I think he
picks
knows
up a
like
lot.
enough,
Yeah.
of the common tongue to order in a restaurant.
Yeah.
He could get by on the tube.
Can I get
He doesn't
fries
let
with
on.
that?
Which
It's
he
about
does
the
a
limit
lot.
of his English. Where's the loo? Yeah.
They can't kill us.
I have to say, actually, on the day I was a little bit anxious with this big sharp sword.
Me too.
I know.
I was not anxious.
Yeah, I
I
know,
know.
you weren't anxious about it. I felt it. Ow.
You really sold the drunken danger of the scene, Harry.
Yeah.
But it's horrible when people don't think they act very calm, but they suddenly will move, and you think you're kind of capable of anything right now. I want what I came for.
Do you remember how many coats I had on during this scene?
Yeah, you were freezing.
Any time I knew that it was like below the shoulder.
Yeah, you're wearing
Hot
big
water
puffer.
bottles.
You're wearing hot water on your tummy there.
And there's Emerito doing simultaneous
Yeah.
translation.
Oh, is this in Pain
Yeah.
Hall? This is in Pain Hall. Oh boy.
This was like the last week, I swear. The last week of us filming.
I've got funny little
It
sweat
was
beads
freezing.
peering down his forehead there.
I'm gonna geek for a little bit. This moment is huge, by the way. As soon as you threaten my unborn child, that's it. That's the choice of me
What's he saying?
cutting you out completely, and you're no longer my brother.
yes.
Yeah, and you just, it's fine.
And
But a
that's
lot
it,
of people
just
would be very
one
shocked. They're
moment.
like, she was so cold. And you're like, yeah, that's it. She's
You
taken
threaten my
enough.
kid,
That's
yeah.
it.
That men
Yeah.
shall tremble, Tibber.
Yeah, you sort of glaze over Emilia. It's really lovely.
Thanks.
You sort of get that sort of death stare.
Yeah.
It's pretty creepy, actually.
Saw the crazy drugs I was taking, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah.
That was all I wanted.
Good times.
What was promised?
It was easy to do that because Harry doing what you were doing, it was easy because you were providing so much. It was easy for me as an actor to just go, bam, I'm not going to give you anything then.
Yeah, cheers.
You know? No worries. But I love this with Jason.
Kuramai.
Great sound effect.
That's great.
Such a good sound effect.
There are 2 sound effects in this scene. I think we all know the second one.
Oh, yeah.
I won my crown.
You nailed it here. I love this
We put in
scene.
some extra screams in ADR. I thought there's not enough. We need some more. We had to put in a few more Dannys.
Yeah.
And that moment when he realises, when he's first taken, he's like, no, you misunderstood. At what stage does he actually get it?
Yeah.
Probably round about now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows there's something hot coming his way.
A lot of people have said that this gold melts too fast, but little known, actually, Dothraki hybrid gold, which this is, melts very quickly and solidifies very quickly. So it's actually accurate.
Nerd.
Love that. Yeah. Geek.
I was trying to help them out.
As I remember it, we had one shot at this.
Yeah.
We had 3 wigs to play with.
So good. I love this bit.
That's the bald cap. That's the cap now. We've switched to the cap.
I love this sound. Boom.
I saw it on TV for the first time I heard
So
that. I was like,
good.
whoa.
Do you remember how many times we took this shot down? Over and over.
It was such a dark room, and it came in so close on you, we had to have the focus absolutely perfect.
So that was a bald cap, makeup, and then CGI over.
They had this crazy smoke machine strapped to my chest
It
and then
was
to my back so they could have real
amazing.
smoke in a shot coming behind their head.
He looked like a stormtrooper from behind.
Yeah. And what did that gold taste like?
I managed not to taste it, I think.
Oh, that's good.
Gummy bears?
I don't know what it was made of.
Yeah, bleach.
Gummy bears and bleach.
Yeah, the classic Dothraki stuff.
And that was a sad day. That was the end of Viserys.
That was,
We took 2 days we shot that scene.
That's right.
yeah.
I had a really good time, actually.
Yeah.
Was that the last thing you shot, Harry?
Not quite. I then had a pickup from a shot from episode 1.
Oh, yeah.
It was meant to be. It was scheduled to be
When
the
you
last
were
one.
introducing me to Jason.
Yeah, exactly.
That CGI one.
Yes.
Well, guys, it's been really fun.
Yeah.
What a pleasure.
This is Dan Minahan coming to you from New York City.
This is Peter Dinklage coming to you live from New York City as well.
This is Emilia Clarke coming to you live from London.
And this is Harry Lloyd also signing off.